Hello YouTubers and all those who happen to gloriously watch. Now this is sort of a tech question to all those techies out there. Now, first things first, what this monstrosity of decompiled console I'd add on is basically the 32X without its shell and other stuff. It essentially has both the white wires of death plugged in, so those aren't a problem. Those are firmly in there with a copy of Cosmic Carnage. The only problem I'm having is it's not wanting to play the game. So, better words, I'll just show you. First things first is I'm going to power on the console. Now take note that the Sega Genesis is not plugged in through the RF. I have to unplug. And I have the adapter, which is hooked to this, which is this is the RAV, and that's hooked all the way up to that TV switch, which is hooked to another end. So basically, what the end you would hook to normally to the TV is hooked from the Model 1. It's hooked from that end to the back of the in for the Sega Genesis 32X. And this right here is obviously for the audio, and that's hooked to the TV. So I took this apart. I assumed it was maybe the white ribbons weren't firmly in there, and that's why it was not showing the second layer of video or sprites, which is kind of concerning from above all else. Other than that, I can hear sound clear as day, everything looks sharp, it's missing a layer of graphics, which are key essential to actually seeing what the hell's going on, really. It's the overlay basically for the characters, it's missing that, and I'm not even any point of any factor certain what or why this is doing this. It's like it doesn't even see it connected to the console, even though it is. Otherwise, you obviously wouldn't see the console basically working. So, all right, let's power this on. It's on. We got that. Now, if you guys have played Cosmic Carnage before, you notice one key essential thing is missing. Yeah, you get the point. And again, I am pretty clueless of why it's doing this. Again, it's connected from the Sega Genesis to the 32X through that, so I don't know what its prerogative is. It should be seeing each other. Both the AV 32-pin DIN minis work 100% perfect. I tested them out on my Model 2 over there and various other ones as well, and it works 100%. No problems. It's not the wires at all. There's perfect connectivity. There's good access to each other. So it is not the wires at all. And my second assessment would be it's generally, maybe it's actually that right there. It's just not liking it. It's because it's not a proper potential connectivity to it. Though it's like, I don't get it. I could see that, even though it's probably essentially the Sega Genesis doing its magic for that part, but this alone, it's just a problem, I'm assuming. Now, I looked at the machine, there's no cords damaged, there's nothing damaged I can physically see. I went to the extremes of actually literally taking more of this apart very carefully to inspect it. Nothing wrong with it physically, from the eye's point of view. My only assessment would be that this in the back here is not working. The back for it. So my second attempt here is going to be this. I'm doing this for you guys so that way. Yeah, no, it's a crappy video. Just generally to see a bunch of possible solutions as well. That way we can sort of try things out before you say, well, did you try this out? Did you try that out? Did you run around in circles 5 times? Did you sacrifice a virgin? Did you... That saves talk before we get into it. But, alright. I'm going to be plugging this into the converter. Okay. Power this on. Okay. Again, it's the same problem. It's not seeing the... just not connecting. It's not having it. I don't know what's wrong. Only thing I can physically tell you from the video parents right now is that it's just not showing it's missing a layer of the video. That's obviously key essential to seeing anything. So if you guys could think of anything that's potentially wrong with it, or you know exactly what's wrong with it, please leave a comment down below, down there. It'd be really great, because I'm trying to get this to work, because I got a few goodies, which I'm probably going to upload the video in a little bit here, so you guys can see it, and, you know what's going down. So, okay. Well, thank you guys so much again for watching, and as for me, I'm going to still try to mess around with this 32X to get it to work. Take care, everybody.